Alrighty, morning everybody. Uh, I'm I'm gonna start off just by saying straight away I'm gonna be a little sleepy again today after the chaos of yesterday. My girlfriend's gone off for a trip. She's away for 10 days, and yesterday was just the mayhem of trying to get ready. I helped as much as I could. Ended up going to bed really late again, and then got up. I think I got about 4 hours sleep. Got up at about 4:30 in the morning to go to the airport, and so I drove there, drove back, and got a little bit more sleep, maybe a couple more hours, maybe. So yeah, extra, extra stuff been going on lately. So now I'm at home, for the next 10 days or so. I'll have a fair bit of extra time on my hands, so hopefully that'll mean a bit of extra live streaming, or at least a little bit of extra art, even if I'm not necessarily live streaming it. I'll definitely record and share it to my channel. Um, so I've got a couple of things I want to work on today. I talked a little bit in a previous live stream. I might just sort of doodle in the background, like just scribble while I'm talking about what I intend to do for the day, just so something's going on. Boo, 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 boo. Yep, so I talked a little bit in a previous live stream about having this idea to paint a really lovely tree, whether it's something I find online or one of my own photos. I'm not super settled on that yet, but I'll figure that part out. So anyway, starting with a really, really nice imagery of a tree, painting it up really nicely, and then I kind of want to put around the image text with all the different functions and benefits of that trees basically do for us without us ever really, well, without many people probably never thinking about it. Because I'm sure anyone could mention, like, oh yeah, they produce oxygen and they give us shade, and they're habitat for animals and stuff. But there's so many more functions. I think I'd written down 2 dozen at least when I was sort of doing a brainstorm sketch for this idea, just in my notepad. And yeah, well, basically there's going to be a fair bit of information on it, and hopefully it'll be some things that people haven't necessarily maybe thought about before. So that's one thing I'd really like to work on today. The other one will be, as usual, our daily 1 hour speed paint from the daily prompt that we get over at um, the art club group over here. Hopefully I'm just going to minimize that so we don't see it yet. So I'm going to look at the prompt shortly. Yeah, so we'll be doing our daily speed painting, art prompt speed painting. I'll probably do that first, and then we'll think about what the tree is going to look like, what reference I'm going to use, and I'm just sort of mindlessly scribbling in the background. I have no intention for this, no thought, no intention, just something in the background. Um, I'm not exactly sure how long the stream's going to go for today. Probably at least a few hours. I've got the 1 hour for the daily art prompt painting, and then maybe another couple of hours for the tree painting. Hey, Cody Glitch. No worries. I figured you must be AFK for a bit. Good to hear that you're well and everything's good. I'm just doing some, yeah, bit of thoughtless scribbling while I sort of like mentally plan out what's going on today. I'm a little bit woozy from late nights and 4 a.m. Trip to the airport this morning. Leonidas, hi, hello, good to see you too. Good to have company first thing to get started. It's awesome. And yeah, sorry I was away yesterday, but yeah, the day, I think I made the right decision on that because the day was chaos. Had so much to try to squish into that one day in preparation for Candace's trip. So I definitely made the right call not streaming yesterday because I don't think I would have been able to concentrate. But I did record my painting process that I did yesterday. So I've just got to edit that up and then I'll add it to my channel in case anyone's maybe curious to see that. Do I feel like during Midnight Ash again, like you said, another stream? Yeah, for sure. I'm happy to actually do that as a bit of a warm-up. For sure. Midnight Ash is super cute. I guess I could do a slightly, oh, if you're happy for me to, I could do like, you know, a sort of a slightly different, like it'll still be Midnight Ash, but you know, maybe in a slightly different style. If that sounds good to you. Otherwise, I can keep true to the style you usually draw him in. Very much up to you. Let me know what you think. Also, I was wondering if if little Midnight Ash has any sort of like abilities or sort of, yeah, anything that he can do in particular that's like interesting. Well, you know, that I could maybe illustrate. I'm not sure what even to give an example of. Like, I don't know, jumping really high or I don't know, floating. Can he float or I don't know, shoot some kind of attack or something? I'm not sure. Anything like that. Oh, awesome! You're gonna draw it too. I'd love to see how yours turns out as well. We can just we can both put them up and see what we end up with. That'd be cool. That's a funny. It's almost like a bit of a collab. I like that. That sounds fun. All right. Well, I'll put this aside. Whatever this is, it's just a nothing scribble for no reason. It's just because scribble. Just to have something sort of going on in the background while I was talking, and I'll get started on another little Midnight Ash. Should be fun. Alright. Feet at this angle, pretty tricky. Something like that. Okay. Well, let's get started on this little Midnight Ash, I think. Let's see. Oh, that's so sad to hear, Leonidas. No, you won't be around. Oh, I've loved chatting with you while you're on your break. I really hope I'll still catch you from time to time. Back to your usual work routine. Well, hey, at least I got to meet you and chat with you on your break. So that's been really positive. Um, but I hope getting back to work is positive and enjoyable for you. And Coyote, you said he has telekinesis. That's cool. Ah, of course, because he doesn't have arms and legs to pick stuff. Mostly just uses it so picking stuff up and moving stuff around. Okay, that's cool. Well, that's plenty to work with. I can definitely have him, like lifting something up. Or yeah, I guess I'll just see what happens with the sketch as I do it. Alright, I'll just save this. Um, it's person figure mindless sketch. I don't know what to call it. That'll do. Alright, I'll save that. Open up something new. We'll go A4 again. A4. Okay. I wonder if I still have my references for Midnight Ash. That would certainly be handy. I might use I don't often do this, but I might have a go of the pressure brush. Or I've got like a textured brush that could work well for Midnight Ash since he's kind of. Or the pressure. Where's the pressure one? Oh, that's not the right one. This one. Just to get some like line variation. Could work well. Possibly. Choices. Yep, no worries. You're entering the art zone. I totally know what that's like. I'll have fun. Keen to see what you end up with. Um, do. Brain. Pictures. Let's see if I've got. I started keeping my references recently, but I might have to get grab the previous one that I had. Maybe on weekends. Okay, that'd be good. What does that work out to be? Maybe my Monday is your Sunday. Yeah. Hopefully we can still. Yeah. Hopefully there'll still be times that work, that overlap for us to be able to chat, Leonidas. That would be good. Alright, I'm just gonna grab boop. I suppose I've got the previous drawing I did, but it's also, I feel like it's a good idea to use. So cute. To use the original as well. I'll keep it this time. Midnight Ash ref. Okay. Open that up. And the last one I did as well. Should be in here. Yeah, there it is. Alrighty, so I've got these two for reference. This one and this one. Man, it makes me appreciate how good the one thing using ArtRage has made me realize is how good the reference image function is in that program. It's really helpful to have just like a free floating window. I might actually suggest that to the FireAlpaca development team, because they do take things on board. They're constantly adding stuff and improving stuff. So yeah, I feel like that could be worth suggesting. They could do it. They could add it in, and that would be great. I'm not exactly sure what to call it, but that'll do right now. Working title. Okay, so I'm gonna have. Oh, and also I suppose, sorry to interrupt your drawing, Coyote Glitch. Is there something in particular that Midnight Ash sort of likes, in terms of a toy or food or particular things that he might like to telekinesis to get his hands on? Like, does he love um, some kind of like treats or uh, fruit, or I don't know? Is there something he's keen on um, that comes to mind that he might want to sort of like pick up and get his, I want to say get his hands on, but get his mouth on perhaps? Alright, let's do a couple of little. So I know he's got a really couple of little, just get the feeling back for how to draw the little dude. So really round head, really big papillon type ears. Maybe nature and music. Okay, cool. Can work with that. That already gives me a bit of an idea. Thank you. Okay, I'm just. I guess I'll lock them so I don't actually accidentally draw on them. Alright, let's just start getting some little bits and pieces. Just trying to remind myself of how to draw the little dude accurately. Yeah, I remember his wider nose. Very cute. And those huge eyes. Those super cute eyes. Man, he's adorable. This eye just does not want to go in place. That'll do. This is only a bit of a warm-up after all. So if I was to imagine this little dude, maybe just like bopping around on these little nubs. I suppose when he stands up he'd just be like a little marshmallow. A little marshmallow body. The timers give a lot of pressure. Are you having a go of doing a speed paint, Leonidas? You get used to it. Um, it's kind of pressure in a good way, depending on the scenario. I find I can work a lot more loosely, um, and not, it forces me to move around the painting more quickly and, just capture the impression of what I'm trying to make, um, rather than, focus in on bits and go too slowly and, get caught up with making things so perfect. But it does take some getting used to. I know what you mean. The pressure of having a clock ticking down. Ah, yes. I know what you mean. Give yourself a bit of a kick to get moving. Midnight Ash's voice claim. What's that? Do you imagine how he sounds? Is that what you mean? I I guess I was imagining making this sort of cute little growl, like grunty, growly kind of sounds, just like a little critter, snuffly, like just like cute growls, not aggressive growls. I kind of imagine that he sort of doesn't use words. That may not be true. Maybe he does. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a warm up at least. Let's get a bit of a. If Midnight Ash was able to be voice acted by a famous person. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, who do you imagine it to be? Ah, I see what you're saying. Yep. Yeah, who do you imagine would voice him? I'm curious. Would it be like the person who did like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, like that kind of vibe, or? Oh, I see, I see. Well, that's. I guess it's a pretty different vibe, isn't it? I was almost going to say, I was like, maybe it's kind of like similar-ish, but yeah, that's cool. I could see that. Very nice. It's cute. All right, let's figure out how to get this dude having a bit of a jig, maybe, bit of a dance, bit of a dancey dance. Okay. You finished your drawing. My goodness, you are so quick. Wow, wow, wow. You've got I dub you the master of efficiency. Coyote glitch, that's amazing. I'm trying to get well, I'm attempting to create a bit of a somewhat dynamic kind of pose going on. Alright, so nose is kind of down in this scenario. Classic big toothy grin. I love him with like I love his big eyes and it's almost like I want them open but at the same time I kind of want him like jigging out real happy. So let's see how it goes. Is your picture up? Uh, can you show the dog looks like on stream? Oh, the Papillon? Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. I'll bring up a tab. These ones. So they're obviously, they've got mostly white bodies, but like, here's a caricature of a Papillon. Those big ears. This is my oh, awesome, cool. I'll look out for it. This is my best friend's, one of my best friend's favorite dogs, and she has, oh, currently I think she has 3 or 4. This actually looks like one of her dogs, to be honest. But you can see the big puffy tail. If you took the legs off, if you imagine that this dog didn't have legs, it was just like a fluffy marshmallow with the puffy tail and the massive ears. Like, it really gives me Midnight Ash vibes. They're sweet little dogs. They're so tiny. I don't know if there's one with a person, just for there we go. There's a foot. That's how big they are. Tiny, tiny little dogs. Yeah, they're really sweet. So it's like there we go. This one's like you almost kind of can't see the legs in this photo, but this like massive like they call the tail like a plumy tail, and yeah, the name Papillon, the breed, comes from the French word meaning butterfly, which is these ears that you know resemble a butterfly shape. So that's why they have that name. Yeah, but that's the dog breed that Midnight Ash makes me think of. If they came in pure black, which they don't, the standard coloring is this. Then I really think it would look a lot like him, which is cool. I suppose I could Photoshop a Papillon black, see what it looks like. Is he's 8 foot tall? Is that what that says behind this damn emoji button? So he's huge. Okay. Well, he's a giant papillon. Well, not a papillon, but he's big. He's a big boy. 8 foot. So what's that? That's like if a person was to stand next to him. Oh, I don't know. I might stand like this high to him, perhaps, because I'm pretty short. I'm not sure how tall I am in feet. Truthfully, I think I looked it up once. I was 5'2" or something. I'm short. 8 inches. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I couldn't see it. No, no, no. That's fine. That's fine. I thought I'd read it wrong. 8 inches. Okay. Let me look at 8 inches to centimeters. 8 inches to centimeters. Oh my gosh, how good it... No, I didn't do well with maths. 20 cent... Oh, so cute. You know what? I'm doing like the rough like size with my hands and looking at it. I feel like my friend had a papillon that was just about that big. She still does. Its name is Molly. It's tiny. It's like too small for a papillon. It doesn't fit the breed standard. So actually, he's even a similar size to a very small papillon, admittedly, but yeah. Um, let's see. Does his fringe would his fringe kind of move around a little bit, sort of like this? And I'm trying to picture the ears kind of sweeping around in this kind of a way. If he were jigging around a bit. Yeah, I'm just kind of picturing him like dancing like this. 9 to 8 inches. 19. Yep. What kind of growth uh, do they follow? Like, do they grow quickly or slowly? Just out of curiosity, his species. 'Cause that's always a sort of like a fascinating detail. Found it really interesting in again his eyes. They make me think of Grogu or like Baby Yoda a little bit. Just those big cute eyes. And yeah, Grogu's species, which I think is unnamed, doesn't have a name, or at least not that I've ever found, ages very, very, very slowly. So in The Mandalorian, Baby Yoda is like 50 years old. It's a 50-year-old baby, just because his species ages so slowly. They grow similarly to humans, they're just real tiny. Cool. Same growth rate as humans. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. That makes sense. Alright, just gonna turn these little references off for a minute so I can get his size happening. And I just need a reference for I don't even know what they're called. I think it's called a beatbox. No, it's not a beatboxing, like a beatbox, like radio. Yes, that's the thing I'm thinking about. Yep, all good. Oh, how cool is that? I think it's like a vector art, but damn, I want that. I would have that in my house any day of the week. That's so cool. Copy. Let's use this for a reference. Paste, 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 paste. Okay, cool. I mean, thankfully it's more or less just a rectangle. Makes life a little bit easier. Let's have it tilted like slightly up. Let's use my nice guides to get some of the lines nice and straight for the sketch. Something like that. Ah, good. Nice. That was a quick one. So my thought the idea that instantly popped into my head when you said that Little Midnight Ash loves music was to have him like telekinesising uh, an old school like beatbox radio kind of thing behind him, and it's just like blasting out some tunes and have him like jigging away to it. Okay, I'll just try to get the maybe about there. At least for the sketch, I'll get these shapes nice and clean, and then I'll draw over them by hand. Oh yeah, that makes. I'll just grab this one so it can be exactly the same. Nope. There we go. Probably a bit big, huh? That's okay. We'll get there. This is just going to be a... What's the word? Where is this one? Hello. It doesn't seem to exist. Huh. Where is that one? Honestly, for reals. There it is. Oh. Okay, apparently I did it on a different layer anyway. Okay. Let's just make these a bit smaller. Maybe about that big. Get them into place. Right around about there. Right around about there. Okay, and then we've got this like main panel in the middle with all the controls, dials, whatever. Sort of a piece here, another wider piece, and then all the stuff at the bottom. I don't want to make it over complicated instead of like taking away from the character, but I want to get the rough idea in there. Maybe these still need to be a tiny bit smaller. I haven't really drawn one of these before. This old school uh, beatbox doohickey. So I'll be a bit slow. But I'll get there. Alright, and then kind of like squares around these sections. That's probably all the details I really need to put. Okay, and just move this part a tiny bit. Okay. All good. Man, dude, you are efficient. And I'll be like telekinesis-y whatever around here. And might have some like little musical notes coming out kind of a thing. I don't know music, so you know, I'm just going with the classic the classic musical notes that everyone does. Quick, 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 my friend. Man, I wish I had that kind of efficiency, I gotta say. Not even close. That's not the right spot, is it? Okay, that's a bit better, I think. Alright, that'll do for now. That's so off. Why did I get the first one so well, and then this one I can't seem to get it in place properly. Still wrong. Not fine. I'm just gonna draw it in roughly by. Yeah, that's gonna take me a few tries when it comes around to doing the clean version. Okay, what do I want to get in here? Some, I don't know, just some little like FM radio or something. And then these is like some little buttons, and then there's some dials down here. And some more like a smaller one, and then there's more like buttons down here. And that's probably good enough. Make them nice and clean. Boop, 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 for the sketch at least. So I've got a clean guide to work from. Okay, cool. And then there's like even more, but what are all these buttons on this thing? I mean, I know it's an, I think it's a, what's the word, like a vector artwork? But what would you even do with all these buttons? I don't know. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, that probably gives a pretty decent, like, feel to the thing. Like, enough detail. Probably. I'm even going to go with a similar color scheme because I love this thing. I want one. Oh, hi! Ah, yes, I will, I will, I will. Let's have a look. Let's grab your profile. Boop, 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 boop. Your community tab. Aw, look how cute! It's adorable! Aw. Well, this little, like, it looks like a iPod shuffle or something like that. That's adorable. I love it. So cute. He looks absolutely overjoyed. That's adorable. Hey. So cute. I love it. Awesome. Awesome arts. There's more? Finish your drawing. Ah, you did a drawing too. I'm so worried to say your name, Tenafamo. That's cool. There's more on the, like I can scroll across or something? Is that, did I miss that? Let me take a look. As in there's more than, like there's more than one. Oh, there is two. Ah! Pizza! So cute. Enjoying a little slice. It's adorable. That's a good day. Just some tunes and then some pizza. Yeah, I totally missed those little side swipey arrow bits. It's adorable. So cute. Yeah, nothing better than some tunes and some pizza. Alright, I'm gonna get this off of here. And now, oh, what did I do? What did I do? I've never seen that. I think I turned on a grid. Yeah, there we go. that its own now? Yes, it is. Alright, let me just organize this sketch a little bit because things are getting messy here. Okay. Alright. You can't. Let's have a look. Leonidas has a timer going. He's working furiously to complete an illustration. Yeah, his fur is gonna be. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He's gonna need to have a relaxing bath after that. All right, and this little thing has. I don't know if I really want to take it so far as to give it like these little feet bit. Might just be kind of distracting, but let's see. Everyone's drawing away. It's great. And then there's a bunch of stuff up here too, but I'm just gonna suggest a couple of things. Go. Yeah, no worries, Cody Glitch. I definitely will post it up for you. Come on, Leonidas, you can do it. Yeah, I'll catch you next time, Coyote Glitch. Thanks for showing up again, saying hey, and doing some art. Loved it. um, Yep, I'll absolutely pop it up on my community tab for you. You can check it out whenever you're ready. I'll leave it there. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Take it easy. All right. Just done that on the wrong layer, haven't I? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That's just how it goes when you use too many layers and you don't lock the ones you don't want to draw on. Okay, I think this is pretty good for the base sketch. Should come along fairly quickly from here. Okay, well this little dude is crazy small, so let's up the size of this beatbox thingy because yeah, you know this is a little creature, tiny little creature. So let's make the beatbox kind of big. The beat is big. The critter is small. That should probably do it. The composition. Yep, I'm gonna say. It's my understanding that Leonidas is still working on an illustration of my dog Gigi. Um, he's been chipping it away at it whenever he's had time, and I'm so keen to see it. So. I've been like, I'm just dying to see the thing. I'm gonna love it. I know. I already know. It sounds incredible. All right, let's do a quick flip to check for errors. And yes, I see them. The shape of this head is all funky and not in a fun musical kind of way. Alright, I knew this mouth looked odd. We'll get that fixed up. Okay, deselect. Get down to here. Alright, let's fix this up. The angles on this. The eyes, I think, are okay. Okay, lots of it's kind of not too bad. Oopsie daisies. That was not the eraser. There we go. Yeah, these bits of fur are looking a bit janky there. Okay. And the side's a bit funny as well, so let's just fix that right up. Okay. Nearly there. I hope you're I hope you're having success with the timer method, Leonidas. And I hope you're not in any actual pain. Drawing to a timer is it's always a fun challenge. Still not happy with this mouth. Can't get that right. You did it! Well done. Well done, well done. It's awesome to hear. Good job. Amazing effort. That's what you want to hear. Alright, this is feeling fairly complete, I think, in terms of the base sketch. Such a simple character, but you know, I wanna I love the simple design. But I do want to get it right and do justice to the little dude. Cute little guy. grab a circle and see how well I've done. Not too bad. There we go. That's more of a. Let's do this on a different layer for like a reference of where his head should go. Okay. Let's get that down to there. Let's turn that down a bit. Let's just oopsie daisies back to this color. Okay, that's a good reference to have. Good point of reference. Get that head nice and round. That's what we want to see. Okay. Move this one back. Okay. Nice round head. Starting with a circle is probably a really good idea for this little guy. Alright, what's going on over here? 10 illustrations in an hour. Daily. Wow. Oh, you use Discord, Leonidas? Should get you in on the, I'm attempting to make a bit of a art community Discord server thingy. There we go. That's a lot better, I think. Alright, on to the final sketch. Oh, final illustration, final lines. What did I move? Oh, okay. Don't need that. Alright, let's knock the saturation way down to that. And let's do the final lines. Turn that one off for now. Alright, here we go, here we go. Boo, boo, boo. Alright, let's go. Where do I start? Even as it is, I want to add in more fluff. Alright. Yeah, that looks okay, I think. That's an impressive number of drawings to smash out in an hour. Leonidas, good job. How many did you say in an hour? 10? Was it 10? 10. Jeez. Man, I do one speed paint in a day, and that's in an hour, and that's a lot. So, that's wild. Man, that one was close. That one was also close. Come on, we can get it. Maybe if I do it on a different layer, I'll have a little bit less pressure. Nope. Apparently not. I tried drawing it the other way. Yeah, that's better. My hand prefers that direction, apparently. No matter what I do, it doesn't seem smooth enough. Maybe I can like really smash out the smoothing. It's impossible. Circles. Circles will probably be my downfall. I think I'm going to be defeated by a circle one day. Okay, just breathe. Whew. A test of life or death. Judgment by the pen. A true test of character. Alright, I'm calling that one good enough because otherwise I too will perish in this place. You yeah, speed drawing or painting of any kind is really beneficial. You're right, you improve so quickly, and you get you get a lot out of it. That's why I do speed painting as well. Same kind of reasons. Oh, here we go, a semicircle. Do this on a different layer. Feeling like it's gonna go through the fringe a bit. Perfect it is not, but it will do. Gotta finish it sometime. really wouldn't mind having the efficiency skills of Coyote Glitch because they can really turn things out. Apparently this is going to be tricky as well. Alright, bring it. Alright, I think I'm fairly satisfied with that line. Let's keep going. Oh, Gigi has something to say apparently. Did you have a breakfast? No. Wait, Gigi. Gigi. Why don't you go have your breakfast? Go have your brekkie? She's thinking about it. I'm not sure if she saw me put it down or not. I was going to tell you, Leonidas, yesterday I saw one of my favorite birds in my front yard, which I didn't expect because I've never seen them in this area before. But there's been a bunch of clearing that's happened not too far from here because they're putting like this new freeway, unfortunately. So I think a lot of animals have been displaced, and I think that's probably where these birds have come from. That's my guess anyway. Like I said, I've been here 3 years. I've never seen them. I've never seen one before. Would never have expected to see one either. Yeah, circumstances are kind of sad, but it was still a lovely sighting. I guess I'll take whatever positive I can from it. And look in my book about what plants I can put in to support it. Poor little things. Alright, that's one part done. And let's get the beatbox bit done as well. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Anyone that knows anything about music is going to know immediately that I am just doing the thing that everybody does when it comes to implying there's music going on, which is these these random musical notes. Okie dokie, let's see. This is gonna potentially be quite painful. Sorry in advance if that turns out to be the case, but it's lots of straight lines, and I am committed to doing it by hand rather than using the guides I set it all up so that I can have an accurate sketch to work from, but I want to get the lines drawn in by hand, so this could take me a minute. Okay, I'm just going to use all the rotate and flip tools to my advantage here to try to get this to happen. Alright, not too bad. If I can just join these ones up neatly enough, I'll count that as good enough. I don't know why this angle helps. I really don't, but it does. Speed sketching is always fun. Or speed illustrating, speed painting. It's great. Yeah, good enough. All these lines are going to be the death of me. Long straight lines and circles. This has it all. That's a bit too messy. I'm just committing to the pain of hand-drawn lines. I'll lean into the pain, accept it. You're gonna frame it? You guys exchanging some artworks? Sounds good. Okay, let's keep going. Boop, boop, boop. Oh no, this line is off. That's okay. These ones. What did I do here? That's... That looked okay when it was sideways. Oh well, it's alright. Take two, I guess. Yeah, that angle, jeez. Let's try and get that a bit better. It's not happening. It's not even a long line. Oh, Lordy. Come on. Just doesn't want to happen, hey. That's still pretty wonky. It really shows when you've got a lot of straight lines. If you don't get it right, it just stands out. Oh yeah, that's good enough. What was your illustration of, if you don't mind me asking? I love that you guys are doing some art exchange. That's great. Whew, look at all these straight lines. I set myself up. Set myself up for a good time. All my favorite stuff. Parallel lines. Circles. All the good stuff. Slowly making my way through there. Oh, there was another thing I was going to mention that I really want to draw. I really like the series The X-Files. It's just fun. And I really want to draw the poster that they have down in their basement office that says I want to believe with a flying saucer on it. I want to recreate that poster. I think I had a bit of a look around. I couldn't find it like anywhere to buy. So I figure I'll just create something like a replica or something very similar anyway. So that's another one in the back of my mind to draw sometime soon. Why did the first one turn out a nice shape and the rest just won't on this button? Wow. Ah, you're still getting through Gigi. You got the most difficult bit done. That sounds awesome. Well done. Sounds like you are just absolutely busting out all the art lately. I'm crazy excited to see the illustration of Gigi. I already know it's going to be completely amazing. Okay, we are so close. I'm avoiding these circles. I just don't want to touch them until the end. Let it be my final pain. And now it's saved. You'll never repaint it again. Thank goodness, hey? Once is enough. And repainting is extra. Never again, right? I used to be really paranoid and save my works like at various stages, just constantly. Every couple of hours I'd save it as a new version in case I mucked something up. Alright, let's do these. I don't want to do these circles. I hate circles so much. Alright, let's try. I should have a counter up on the screen for how many times I attempt to, you know what, it's janky, but I'm leaving it. Bit too janky. Too janky. Oh, so close. It was Leonidas with a lion. That sounds amazing. I sort of wondered if Leonidas had anything to do with Leo or if Leo was a nickname. Um, that's very cool. Do you guys post art anywhere online at all? Like Instagram or DeviantArt or anything like that? Or is this just like just sort of like a bit more of a personal exchange between the two of you? Not going up online anywhere? Because I'm always keen to find more artists. I might end up hating these speaker parts so badly that I end up just using the guide because, oof. Circles are my nemesis. Alright, I think. I think I'm calling that good enough. Alright, let's get this going. This telekinesis wobble magic doodad going on. Yeah. You don't post anything right now? No, that's fair. Fair. Just curious, just in case I would go check it out. But nah, that's all cool. No problem. I'm just glad that you guys do art at all. It's very cool. Alright, hopefully I kind of captured the right essence here. I'm just going to close these up. The pen, there we go, was working a bit funny. Alright, I think I got away without creating too many gaps or too many messy lines. Alright, let's grab the colors. So I think I might, again, sort of improvise a little bit. What's this for? Face, the head and the body. I might make them like ever so slightly lighter. I am kind of improvising here a little bit. Pure black for the eyes. And I believe pure white for the tooth, although again, gonna just improvise a tiny bit. Use an off-white. Okay, And the hair, all of the hair is just like a slightly darker than this. So I'm just gonna go like that, maybe. Okay, and I want to instead of using pure black here, I'm gonna just go up the tiniest bit. And I wish I need a little bit more accuracy. That'll do. Alright. And I think, alright, so like, I'm going to expand this by like 2 pixels. Yeah, good. Come back to here. And maybe not use these bits. Fill this in with a nice dark base color. This one probably. There we go. Make sure those little gaps are filled in. Let's have a look. Didn't even know about the grid until today, but there you go. Learned another thing. Alright, I think let's get some accuracy again. Let's go only just so slightly lighter. Oops. And these ones, let's just go slightly darker on the tail and the ears. Maybe that's still too much. My goodness, yeah, there we go. Ears, tail. There's still, I need to do the finest adjustments here. It's a bit better. I feel like the face and the body is still a bit too light. Better. Okay, and the outlines definitely need to be darker. 35. Okay, there we go. That's working a bit better, I think. Fluffy things are the best. Thanks, Leonidas. I really like the character design for this little dude. I like his simplicity. He's just literally a little like marshmallow body, this round head, big fringe, big fluffy ears, neck tuft, massive fluffy tail. I really like his design. Yeah, I like how simple but effective it is. It's my second time drawing this character for Coyote Glitch. Alright. So, this radio is going to be nice. This like cool yellow color. Maybe a bit warmer. There we go. That's good. Okay. This is all the same, sort of different, like plating And then what have we got? Sort of like grey buttons up here. This green blue like interface. Maybe darker still. And these parts are like a nice orange inside. Maybe darker. And then the same grey on here and here. Okay, and the handles I'm thinking are like a silver kind of colour. So let's just go with that. Maybe a bit lighter. And I think the bit on the back was like a grey, but I'm going to go a darker grey. Alrighty, and I'm going to do this as a... This panel was like this nice blue. And then I've got a lot more grey going on, so grey here, here. I think I'll change that FM radio to be like different colour. And then we've got some light grey brown buttons. You gotta go. Alright, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun. Take care. Yeah, it's always really good fun. Love having you guys around. It's good to see you again. For sure. Hopefully catch you another time soon. That would be awesome. Take care till then though. And I've got a yellow one in the middle here. Alrighty. Catch you next time. Bye bye. I guess I would still like this to be a bit more of a warmer yellow. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks very much. Yeah, take care. You too. Bye bye. See you next time. Taka. I accept it. Bye bye. Bye. Let's just sort of make this up from roughly, very roughly from what I can see. And then there's like a blue shadow all the way around here. Maybe I'll use my flat brush for that. Boop. Okay, too thick. Boop, boop. Boop. And let's change the FM radio to be like a nice bright orange color, I think. Maybe redder. Maybe more, whoop, something like this. That'll do. And we'll get some sort of like shine suggested on here. I don't claim to be good at painting metallic stuff, but I still find it fun. Always having a good time, Leonidas. Actually kind of like that being a different yellow. What else can I sort of... Don't want it to be overly detailed or overly complicated. One red button. Maybe like a slight shine on these. Just like a little hint of shine, like this. And then I really like the gradient on this part, so I'm going to try to do that. Gradient. Transparent foreground, and I'm going to just go red. Like this. Yep, other way. It's always the other way. I really feel like a char time today. I think the weather's really, really lovely so far. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. 16 degrees currently. I think it's going to go up to like 18 or 20. I don't know. I can check on my phone and not disturb the page. Weather. Oh, it's going up to 22 today. That's the warmest day we've had in a long time. We've been having like 12 degrees, 16 degrees. So we're just coming in. It's early spring, so 22 today. Geez, it's going to be really... Ah, taka means take in Icelandic. Oh, that's very interesting. That's cool to know. I'm probably saying it incorrectly as well, but very interesting nonetheless. Thanks for telling me, Leonidas. Appreciate it. Wait a minute, there's Tinafemo, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your friend's name, username, Tinafemo speak Icelandic? Because that would be wild. Alright, let's just make up some shinies, shall we? Let's get some shadow in here as well. Boop. And boop. Back down onto the color layer. Yeah, that's a good idea. Shadows is a good idea. Whoop, whoop. Get some happening here too. Probably be wise of me to use a different layer for this, but what are you gonna do? Man, drawing this beatbox is fun. I'm having a good time just messing around with this. I think it's one of those things I always wanted to I really like. Again, I like the design and the form of these old machines, and something I wanted to draw, but I probably never have until now. Pretty happy about that. No idea, maybe even though the name isn't very Icelandic. Be wild if they spoke it. Yeah, it would be. That would be very cool. I agree. Alright, this is like probably enough detail on this thing. I certainly did have a lot of fun during this whole thing altogether. And now I've just got to do these little musical notes. So I'm just going to do them in a nice bright, like purple kind of color. I might change the. I think I did that on the wrong layer. What did I just do? Yeah. Alright, let me just fix that real quick. Boop. There we go. And then, so I think I need to delete this off of that and fill it in from here. Let's get that nice purple back. Boop. Let me fill. Why you know? There we go. Doop, 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 doop. And maybe some slight variation in colors around here. Seems pretty good. The drawing's taking 4 centimeter tablet. Wow. Oh, that commitment though. I greatly appreciate that commitment. Amazing job. It's all on the one layer now. I did this to myself. What I do have is this. Yes. Outsmarted everybody. And by everybody, I mean myself. That worked out. Okay, and I'm quickly going to change the color of this, like, line of this, like, psychic energy. And, ooh, boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna do a fill over the top of the whole thing. Don't touch the musical notes. There we go. Oh no. Oh wow, that sounds insanely challenging. Leonidas, just one tiny line. I'm sorry to hear about those difficulties. I don't know what to say for the English words, like keep going or do your best or something, but it sounds patronizing. In Japanese, there's gambaro, gambate, which literally just, it's like carry on, you can do it. So gambate, I like the sound of it better in Japanese. Okay, let's turn this off, and I'm gonna fill in. I think there's no easy way for me to fill this particular shape. Let me think. Other than doing a, I think actually, you know what? I think the easiest way for me to handle this is to fill this part, and that is not the color I want at all. Fill this part, and then just sort of, it kind of doesn't look bad like that, but I do want it going all the way over the whole thing. Just filling the rest over. Oh yeah, it has to go over. Oh, the outlines. Does that matter? No, it doesn't matter. Okay, because it's not anywhere near the other character, so it's fine. Okay, all the way over the top. Do. Okay, and we'll try this on like soft light, or what's hard light look like? Hard light's kind of good, but too strong. Overlay. I think hard light's kind of good, and we'll just like lower it down so it's like that much. 50%. I speak basic Japanese. I studied a long time ago. I've tried to like remember what I learned as best as I could, and I also have just done little bits and pieces of extra study here and there, and I really want to commit to getting back to doing like some formal classes. I'd really like to get close to being fluent one day, if I possibly can. Been to Japan once, and I'd like to go again in the future sometime. Um, you know, way in the future sometime. I'd very much like to live in Japan for a little while as well, just maybe for a few years or something. I think that would be really fun. Okay, so let's get rid of these ones. Okay, and then make this color nice and big. Make this about this color. Sure, why not? Did that work? No, that was the eraser. I'm like, why does it not look different? There we go. That's kind of more what I was going for. Okay. Goodness me. Yeah, Japanese culture and food and language has been a big interest of mine for lots of years. Absolutely hope to get, um, yeah, really good at the language one day. That's my hope. Let's try this on overlay again. It doesn't do that much on overlay, does it? Let's try it on dodge. Um, Exclusion is interesting, but not what I'm looking for at all. Color. Luminosity. Well, that's interesting. I think I still kind of like it on hard light the best. It's the most like what I was sort of imagining. Yeah, that sort of looks okay. There's a lot more going on here than here, so now I'm going to try to get some details happening on this little dude. At least some like simple lighting and stuff. Let's see. Okay, would help if that was locked, and would help if this was the right brush. Okay. Do, do, do. Of course I did that. Of course, of course, of course, of course I did that. Oof, the pain. That's one of those moments. Like what happened to you, Leonidas, where you realize you've done one thing wrong and you're gonna go do it again. Those humbling mistakes. I don't know why I thought I was gonna do it all on the one layer there. That was just a lapse in, in my brain working. Classic. Oh, no eyes. Oh, fantastic though. That's I just imagine like snapping your fingers, like, oh, she has no eyes. Of course. That's why she looks weird. Oh, good stuff. Just couldn't put my finger on it. It was the lack of eyes. Man, that's pretty funny. Okay. What time of day are we at right now? For me, anyway. It's 11, almost 11 a.m. anyway. Which is probably why my stomach is starting to think about food. Alright, let's see. It's gonna have to be normal and we're just gonna have to knock it down a bit. Let's have a look about. I'll duplicate the layer, lock up the thingy and do a blur on here, see if that looks a bit better. But not too much. You already have the eye. It's all coming together. I have a lot of layers happening here and it's starting to make me a bit nervous because I haven't labeled them. Um, I feel like I'm going to lose track of what I'm doing. I'm just blazing forward. Alright. This one definitely needs to be changed a little bit with the eraser. Alright. Wrong layer. Hmm. That'll do. so light. Maybe just nah. You don't like to express yourself in English. There are words and things that you can't apply in English. Doesn't have the same. Yeah. Yeah, I sometimes feel, even though I'm like a native, my native language is English, my first language, um, I still feel like sometimes it's difficult to get the right feeling or expression or, like you said, impact into what I'm trying to say. Um, I blame I blame English. It's just, I feel like it's a little bit limited. Um, so yeah, sometimes there's phrases in that I've learned in Japanese which I like to use, um, and it's become very normal at home, because I've taught Candace little bits and pieces of Japanese as well, so there's things that she's definitely very familiar with hearing and knows the meaning of. Sometimes I use it by accident elsewhere. People have no idea what in the world I'm talking about, but then I just, I tell them what it means, and they've learned a word in Japanese, so it's no big deal. One of my favorite ones from Japanese is the word genki, which basically just means, like, it's a combination of healthy, energetic, happy. It's like you're doing well, everything's good, you're feeling good. It's like so many things all together. So I love Genki, using Genki. Not sure how I feel about these, the highlights. I haven't really added shadows or highlights to this character before. Okay, either there's a gap or it can't differentiate. The tolerance goes down to 1. There we go. It's better. No. There we go. Yeah, something about these highlights is not... Yeah, I think I need to get rid of the ones that I blurred. What are you doing here? Go away. Close. Here we go. Didn't like the blurred ones. These hardline ones are okay, I think. See if I put it to soft light. Nah, normal's good. Just have them down low. And maybe get rid of this one. And maybe that one. That'll do. I've actually, yeah, I've heard because hopefully I'm not wrong about this. Is your what is your native language, Leonidas? Is it? Because I know your friend was asking for you to help with Spanish, but I don't know if that's your native language or is Greek your native language? More variety. Hmm. Yeah, I can see what you mean by that. You can't you can't express yourself in the same way, for sure. The words just don't exist. The blush is no good. What else? What else? What else? Kind of thinking like a very gentle gradient, kind of from this color. Wrong way. In that case, like here to here, maybe. Go, but super light, and maybe not quite as much. Like maybe from here, and then starting from here. 3 native. Oh my goodness. Greek, Spanish, and a thing I've never heard of, Tamazite. I'm gonna go with. Ah, wow. 3 native languages. Whoa, now. Your main is Spanish, since there aren't many Greek speakers where you are. Wow. Well, Leonidas, color me impressed. That's amazing. I'm sure it's like normal for you. Uh, I just have to assume you grew up, you know, with so many languages, but wow. I certainly wish I had 3 native languages. I really do. Okay, it's just messing with that, I see. Can I just do it? Select over here. Just get these bits. I think that worked. And Thamesite is rarely. Well, I'll have to look that one up because that's a language I've never even heard of. I yeah, I certainly wish I could. I'm sure I guess I can find a clip online of someone speaking the language so that I could get an idea for what it sounds like. I wonder if if I go down here, I wonder if I get rid of the outline underneath. Whoa. Well, that certainly makes it look different, doesn't it? Wow, why is it going black? Hmm. I don't know which I prefer, to be honest. Leave it like that, I suppose, for now. Perhaps the musical note should be blue. Maybe it doesn't matter. Or yellow. sort of match more with the... I feel like at the moment they're kind of like not cohesive with the rest. Let's try changing that up. Let's go yellow. Boo 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 would help if pen. Okay, I also have to undo. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. And where are those parts? Apparently not on the outline layer. Let's find them. Maybe it's just on the color layer then. Nope, not sure where it is. Interesting. Here? That's why, because I kind of changed. I kind of changed it on that layer. Oh, that makes sense. Let's just clean them up a bit. Man, this was supposed to be quick. And I got like too enthusiastic. That's okay. I'll just do this. I'll commit to this until my lunch break. It's a Berber language from North Africa. You don't use it. Wow. Now I'm even more curious to know what it sounds like. So, why is it you speak that language? Is it because you've traveled around a lot, or because the area you sort of like grew up in just had all of these languages going on? Like, how come you speak three? I'm kind of curious whether it was from traveling or yeah, just growing up in areas where there were several languages, perhaps. Alright, one more experiment that I want to do with this. Where's my airbrush? She is. Big airbrush. This color and just like, what does that look like? I mean, something. Alrighty. Well, look at all those layers. Let's have a look at maybe getting sort of like a purple background happening. No, active layer. I think I was already on the right thing. There we go. That feels a bit more like fun. Like matches the scenario a bit better. Just bump the saturation a little bit. Maybe even the lightness feels good actually. What towards blue? Kind of liked it warmer. Maybe about here. Okay, let's get this and let's go to a pinker variant. Let's try that. Overlay, very different. No, very different. Normal. Normal it is. And we'll just lower that to be like 70%. I should have kept these separate. This character completely separate and this beatbox and notes completely separate, so I could have moved them around a bit. Regrets. You know what? No, I'm just gonna undo that for a second. Cancel. Ah, have to wait. Did it do it or did it not do it? Okay, okay, cool. Let's just duplicate that as a backup first. Yes. Greek is from your country. Spanish you learned from your family. And the same for Tamazight. Your family is linked to the Aborigines who were conquered. Tamazight was not the language they really spoke because it is already extinct, but you did have the opportunity to learn another Berber language. That's all extremely interesting. So, sounds like you've got maybe a mix of different cultures in your family, which is awesome. That's so cool. I certainly, yeah, would have loved to have been raised bilingual and yeah, spoken the Hungarian language, but yeah, fortunately not. I guess I could still attempt to learn. Very, very tricky language. Well, probably not as difficult, potentially not as difficult as Greek. I've heard that Greek is an extremely challenging language to learn. Still feel like these outlines are too light on this little dude. Your family's a mix. Yeah, sounds like a big mix of different people, which is great. Makes life more interesting. You've got all those cool languages. It's great. Let's bring in the paper texture. Let's use this. This section will do. He left Greece because the economic. Yes. I've heard. I've certainly heard bits and pieces about that, which is yeah, quite a shame. Dodge and blur. Must have. I don't want to be presumptuous, but I assume it was quite a difficult. Quite difficult to have to do that. Oh, that looks cool. Something like this, and then dodge. Do 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 do. And then let's maybe put it down, 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 down. Maybe it still needs to be blurred out a bit more. It's really difficult for me to decide where to put this. I think it kind of needs to be on top of these other layers. There, or there. There, or there. There, I think. And maybe at about 40% dodge. Europe help. Yes. It would be nice if someone would come in and help. Like, legitimately really help, though. Not just like, oh yeah, we'll save you from this, but you owe us kind of thing. I certainly couldn't even begin to speak as to what the situation is or what caused it or how to fix it. That would be just stepping way outside of anything that I could claim to have knowledge about. I've just heard the situation is bad. Um, and I don't know what else to say about it other than that. I don't like to ever attempt to speak about blindly about things that I don't know about. So, but I'm sorry. I'm certainly sorry that was the case, though. Must have been very difficult. Aid from Europe. We give you 2 million, but you owe us 5. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. That's what the powerful, wealthy countries do. It's not actual aid. It's like, we'll come in and help you, but we get to take all of your XYZ, whatever it might be, your natural resources, or yes, we'll loan you uh $100 million, but you have to pay us back, 10 times that much. You know what I mean? So yes, unfortunately, that's what aid, quote unquote, help, assistance, aid. That's unfortunately what it looks like coming from superpowers. Like, whether it's England or the US or Lord knows, we're all probably Australia's probably guilty of it. I'm just going to go ahead and assume. I'm not sure. But yes, unfortunately. Uh, that's the way of it, isn't it? I'm just wondering now if I... Yeah, no, I really do need to leave that there. I have enormous regrets about combining these outlines. It's probably not that big of a deal because I could just grab them from down here where I have them separated still. Yeah. Copy that. Paste them like here. Ah, cheese and biscuits. I've moved them at some point apparently. What is happening? I don't know what that's about. Let's just undo that. Yeah, I brought in one layer. I don't know why. Alright, let's just try duplicating instead. Right? And then dragging them up instead. Yes, I definitely have moved them. Okay, this is going to be hellish for a moment. Alright, let's figure this out. Alright, there's the boy. Let's just move this into... Oh, and it's been resized? Yes, it has. Consarn it. Consarn it! Alright, new plan. New plan! I didn't expect to get so many layers going on and stuff. So this was the one that was resized. I get rid of that. This is the one that was not resized. Okay, I'm just going to duplicate that. Keep it as a backup. I'm going to just totally get rid of those outlines. Come down to here, duplicate these. Grab the copies, bring them up. What's this one about? I don't know. Goodbye to you. Turn this one off again. Alright, let's start with these, move them into place. Okay. You okay, Gigi? Oh, she's gone out of her blanket for some reason. Boop boop. Boop boop boop. Oh, so close. I think that's done it. Alright, what have I missed? Ruining the poor more than they are. Yes. That is their way. Most unfortunately, yes, that is the reality. And I hate to say this, but it's often the the difficult, unhealthy situation that people or countries often find themselves in, whether it's financial hardship or whatever else, whatever the case may be. I hate to say, but oftentimes those, that's cultivated by a powerful country in the first place by, invading the country and, causing poverty and whatnot. So is this outline still off? Oof, this is gonna be some nightmare to deal with. We can do it. I have faith. Okay, there's something in this layer that is affecting this. What is this? Okay, it's these lines. I'll just get rid of them. They're not that important. Okay, so that's that dude, and then a new folder, and that's the B-box, B-box, and then that is Midnight Ash. There we go. Okay, we're on track. Now I just have to kind of, I kind of just have to get that glow happening again, and then we're good. So I think all I did was duplicate this layer, put it up above everything, change it to normal, get the color I wanted it to sort of glow. There we go. Do the old ensemble guassin? I don't know, man. It's probably a French word, and I'm probably butchering it. And then nope. Dodge. Down to like, I think I had it at like 40%, and I think I had it, I'm hoping I had it there. Alright, this needs to be passed through. This needs to be passed through. This needs to be passed through. Okay. Can't remember where I put it there. Do 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 do. And then the last thing was these outlines needed to be darker. Bum, ba, ba, bum. Okay. And yeah, I did have kind of a little bit of some of this light color coming onto these outlines. So let's do that again. Play the game. And then I think I put that on soft light, or maybe it was just on normal. Okay. Now what I can do is I can move Midnight Ash a little bit. What has happened with these? Ah, yes, the musical notes. The musical notes. Heck. That's okay. I think I'll keep them behind Midnight Ash, and all I should really need to do is fill in the fill these bits in, hopefully. Why does that not go away? There we go. That'll be why. I potentially don't even need that musical note now that I've gotten rid of all that other stuff. Oh, what did I do? Why does that look funny? Oh, the complications you run into when you're, yeah, why does that look funny? The color should be... Oh no, I know why. Yeah, I know why. Oh no, come on. My shortcut keys on my whatchamacallit seem to be not working again. Joy of joys. Just what you need. Alright, so I'm gonna have to redo this layer as well, unfortunately. Which is okay. It's not that big of a deal. This is the shortfall of ooh, not having my shortcut keys is just fate worse than death. Let's go with that, shall we? Oh my goodness. I have to cover up Gigi again. It's just... Oh my goodness. I feel like I can barely operate without my shortcut keys. Takes like 10 times as long to get anything done. Alright, I'm gonna say that's good enough because, yeah, otherwise there's gonna be trouble. I'm gonna go crazy not being able to use my shortcut keys. Oh, GG. She's out of her blanket. Ah, gotta cover her up. Oh, yeah. Hey, Gigi. Why are you out of your blanket, puppy dog? Let's get you covered up. Are you gonna go have your breakfast? Alright, I'll come to cover up, and she gets up. Go on, have your breakfast. It's possibly, entirely possibly warmer outside than it is in the house right now. Yep, it is. Opening up the door because it is much colder in the house than it is outside. Alright, I think Gigi wants to go outside. There you go. Be free. Hopefully she doesn't do anything cheeky. What sort of time are we at? 20 to 12. Okay. Well, I think I've undone all the mess I made with all my not doing my layers very well. Maybe one more thing that I'll have a shot of, which may or may not work. Let's try. Oh yes, right, of course, my shortcut keys. Alright, I'm gonna unplug this and plug it back in. That tends to do the trick. Alright, mucking around with cables all over the place. Oh, and now I've got wind. There we go, the keys are back up. There's wind. It's a pretty windy kind of day today, and it's kind of blowing in the front door a little bit. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Expand by like 5. Feels like the right amount. Let me just adjust the brightness of this. And then lower it back down, as you do. Okay, where are these lines? There. Well, I could use a really quick run to the bathroom anyway. And I should check on Gigi because she's so cheeky. Also, where's this layer? Stop doing that. Okay. I think it's because I'm just blaming it on the fact that I need to go bathroom, that I'm like misclicking everything. Heck, 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 heck. There we go. I was just feeling, the line was feeling too, ski. What did I have it on? Ooh. Touch, maybe? Or did I just have it on normal? I feel like I should, do the same thing for the outline of the stereo, which is quite greatly affected by all sorts of things now, I think. Let's just grab this color. Doesn't seem to be grabbing the right color. See if I can make it slightly lighter. It's pretty close. And while we're at it, the musical notes. They're meant to be like a dark orangey, reddy kind of color. Cool. Alrighty. And I think also I was sort of thinking about shimmying Midnight Ash across a little bit to get a bit more of a over the top. There we go. I think I might say that this is pretty well done now. Just gotta throw a signature down in here. And that'll do it. Yeah, it's really pretty windy today. Blustery. But hopefully the house will warm up. And hopefully none of my doors slam, because Gigi hates it when doors slam. Play it again. Oh, it's doing that thing as well. Great, great, great. Don't do the thing. Still doing it, okay. We're gonna reboot the software. You think it turned out well? Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Uh, Quite a bit more, I mean, you know, I put in extra effort, but also I was trying to do sort of like a little bit different style. Once I draw a character sort of like a few times, or at least once, at least one time, I can kind of get the hang of them and start experimenting with style and stuff. I like to do that. And a game. Somehow I always write this really crooked. Maybe if I go a bit more slowly. I'm not sure. Did I write the right month as well? I think I did. Because we've gone from August to September now. Got to keep that in mind. It's not too bad. Okay, well, that was my warm up. Turned out to be a little bit more than a warm up. Oh, Gigi. Oh, my puppy dog. She's so cheeky. That'll do. Okay, okay. Let's close that one and open the PNG. And see if we can't do a little bit of what is she barking about right now? Let's see what I don't know the layout. Let's see what where is it? My old chromatic advert. Oh yeah, that's cute. It's like 2 on this one, and then -2 on this one. Haha, cute. Or maybe it has to be like 1 because the image is quite small. Why are you barking, Gigi? Funny girl. Let's have a look. I feel like that tooth is a little bit bright, but other than that, it's okay. The dog is manifesting. Well, he's like I forget what his species is called. He's like a made up creature by Coyote Glitch. But he has, yeah, psychic abilities. So I feel like in this in this instance, that effect is kind of justified because, you know, I feel like the psychic energy would kind of make things look a bit distorted, perhaps. Yeah, but anyway, that's that. I'll throw it up on my community tab. I have no idea if Coyote Glitch is still up and about, but I'll throw it up there anyway, so they can get it when they're ready. Oh, that really smashed my janked up my window. Yeah, I feel like she's just standing on the back porch yapping at probably nothing. Pew pew pew. What did I say about the last one? Oh yeah, for okay, yep. Another. Hi Gigi. There they are. Alright, that's good. Throw that up. And there you go. Look, it's like 5 minutes to lunchtime. That worked out really well. Oh, what will I do today? Do I just leave my stream running? Or... Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong about the manifesting. It's pretty much just manifesting its music with its psychic abilities. What's up, Gigi? What's wrong? Is it because it's windy? Yeah. What's up, little dog? Is it too noisy outside? Is it making you upset? You're so sensitive. Did you have your brekkie? Go have your breakfast. Go on. Go have your brekkie. Go. I'm not giving you anything till you have your brekkie. I don't know if she just wants attention. She's just come over for pets. She sort of seems to be asking for something, but I really don't know what. She's been outside. She should be all good. Go and eat, Gigi. Go have your breakfast. Go on. Well, she's going that way now, so hopefully she's listening. Oh, geez, that was my microphone. Sorry to everyone that had to hear that. I just turned my head, smacked the microphone into my teacup. Alright, well, you're gonna go to sleep? Yes, yes. Yes, I feel you, I understand. It's gonna be so... I'm really gonna miss having you around, Leonidas. I've enjoyed talking to you so much. But like I said, hopefully sometimes we'll align and we'll still be able to chat from time to time, even if it's just weekends. Cool. Well, yeah, all the best for going back to work. I hope everything goes well and that your work is enjoyable. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, take care of yourself. Thanks so much for being here. And yeah, I'll catch you next time, whenever that may be. I feel like it's time to just do some spamming of this like heart emoji button right now. Whoa! I bet you will. I bet you will. I hope you have some more vacations again. Not too long. Well, take care of yourself. I think I'll end this stream. and start another one. I think I'm going to take a break and start another one a little bit later. I'll have lunch, have a break, have a bit of a rest. That way I'm not on a timer. Cool. All right. Well, yeah. Have a good sleep. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good luck for work. Thank you. Thanks very much. Not sure what I'm having yet. Got to sort that out. And yeah, to anyone else that might be listening, I'll be back later on this afternoon, I think, maybe in a couple of hours, to do the daily speed paint from the prompt, which I don't know what it is yet. We'll look at that when I come back. At least I'm quite confident at this point I'm going to come back. Because my sister is coming around at some point later. Anyway, I better wrap it up. Monday already to work, unfortunately. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks, Leonidas. Bye-bye. Bye. Take care. I'm going to wrap up too. I'll post to my community tab what's going on. And maybe to some other places. But thanks for everyone for being here. Thanks for chatting with me. And I'll catch you in the next stream, which most likely will be a little bit later this afternoon. A couple hours or so, hopefully. See how we go.